shoot. I started too soon. All right, this is episode 20. Welcome to Accidental Nonsense. Kristen can't be with us tonight, so Kathryn's filling in. Kathryn, say hi.
Hi.
Good, that was good. You need a mic. Say it a little louder.
Hi. I don't
That's
have
good.
one.
Don't wake the baby. Don't
I'm
wake the
not
baby.
sleeping.
All right, I'm really tired. I didn't sleep a lick last night. What about you?
No, I've just been going through a 7-month sleep regression.
Cycle. Supergression. What is that?
Sleep regression.
Oh, sleep. My fault. I thought you said super.
No.
All right. Speaking of sleep, are you a belly sleeper, a back sleeper, a side sleeper, or a backwards?
What does backwards mean?
You never slept in the bed backwards?
You mean like with my head at the bottom of the bed?
Yeah. Like you had never like walked into your bedroom and like, you know what, tonight I'm sleeping with my feet at the top.
No.
I've done it like a couple times. Actually, pretty often.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it wasn't as comfortable, but because I think it threw off my sleep balance.
I like sleeping on my side.
Side. If I don't sleep backwards, I'm belly first.
I never sleep on
Kristen-
my belly.
Kristen's traveling back from Nashville.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even know she went to Nashville.
Have you ever been to Nashville?
I don't know.
Oh, next family trip. Hey, look, you see this? People who are listening, I'm holding up a empanada.
That's an empanada?
Yeah, I made it myself for dinner tonight with Mexican street corn.
How did you make the shell of the empanada?
Dude, I just buy pie crust.
Pie crust?
Yeah, why would I go through the thing when they have it already pre-made at the store?
Well, they have empanada shells at most stores that you can
No,
in the
just
frozen section.
no. You just get the pie crust and make it yourself with the pie crust. It's good.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm no empanada chef, but it's okay with me. We just got back from Myrtle Beach a week ago.
So did we.
You want to tell the story? We can talk about anxiety because we did that on the podcast before with Kristen, but
Okay.
we can talk about it here.
What did you tell how we discovered? Asha wants to talk.
She wants to be on the podcast.
Did you discuss the thing that we discovered of why most of our family has anxiety?
What happened? Did you just get eaten? I'll wait. I'll tell the story. All right. I'm going to tell the story. So we got to Myrtle Beach. We stayed at a beach house. I'm not talking about the anxiety story, but
Okay.
I'm talking about not the why, but the when.
Okay.
We got to Myrtle Beach at the beach house, and I pull into the beach house. The beach house is on stilts, on wooden stilts. And so I get in there. First thing I notice, our other brother Brian's the first one there, but he's whatever. He's already up in the house. I pull in. First thing I notice is like these beams look crooked. These stilts look crooked and cracked. So then the whole time I'm upstairs walking around the house, getting settled, and I just kept thinking in the back of my mind, like, what if the house falls over? Because the beams are broken. And then Kathryn gets there, and a couple hours passed, and then I mentioned something about it, and she's like, "Me too. I was thinking the same thing."
No, I said I noticed that one of the beams had a crack in it.
Yeah, she said, I noticed one of the beams had a crack in it, and I said, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. So
I thought the same thing because I'm like, what if Ezra dies because we're gonna fall over in this house?
Yeah. And so we had our mom message the lady she was renting the house from and ask if the beams have been inspected. And she did. She messaged the person.
Messaged her at like 10 at night.
Yeah, it was like 10 at night. She sent somebody out. The lady sent somebody out the next day, and he came, and our brother Brian was here when he came, and he took a picture, and then he heard the person call somebody and say, "Yeah, I came out. I knew it wasn't going to be anything," and then he just left. So apparently the house was fine, and we survived.
But I'm happy he came out because then the rest of the vacation I was reassured that the beams were fine.
Yeah, you slept way better.
So I don't regret it. I don't regret it
I still kind of thought that the beams were going to break.
Well, that's because Mom backed into one, or what? She hit one of them.
She crashed into one. Oh, that's another story.
Yeah.
She turned the corner and she gunned her car at like 60 miles an hour.
But I mean, if you think of it, I mean, it's this massive house on these beams, like these little tiny wooden stilts.
It shouldn't be standing.
No, it shouldn't. And when Dad walks up the steps, the whole house shakes.
Not just that. We were in the house and Dad was shaking, like he was just jumping back and forth, and the whole thing was swaying. I think they're meant to do that, though. No?
Oh, yeah, because of the hurricane winds.
No, I don't know if that's the reason, but why do we have anxiety? You said we all have anxiety. Why?
I don't know. I don't think me and Brian have anxiety.
Well, you do now.
Yeah, I do now. I think for me, I just get a little bit more nervous with things ever since I had a baby. So I have some anxiety when it comes to her. But
Yeah.
I think that all of us, or mainly you, Kristen, and Matt, have anxiety because of our accident.
Oh, yeah, our crash out west.
Yeah.
We got jacked up.
2001.
We did what?
2001.
2001 was when it all started.
Yep, we were driving.
I was fine until then.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I mean, I think I'm okay now, but everybody else was fine too. Yeah. But yeah. Did you and Kristen talk about the accident?
I don't know. I don't think so. If anybody has anxiety, comment down below. We'll support each other. So we got in an accident traveling out west. I don't know if we talked about this or not, but we were traveling to see the Grand Canyon. We left the Grand Canyon, and a tour bus driver on the just like 2-lane road, booming boom, and a tour bus driver fell asleep, crossed the center lane. Dad swerved, destroyed our camper we were pulling, and we were all fine. It missed our van, but we were all fine. And the rest of I'm not gonna lie though. After like a week or so staying in a camper, it was kind of nice on the way back home from out west, staying in hotels the rest of the time.
Yeah, and we went to our uncle and aunt's house. What's their names?
In Missouri?
Yeah, and after that we went to Uncle... What's their names? Rory?
I have no idea.
They grew their own tomatoes and they made
and zucchinis and stuff.
And their honey, and then we went on a kayak trip out in that little swamp land.
They had a little swamp.
Yeah.
They had a little swamp river. But anyways, we got in an accident. Everything's fine now. We're just screwed up in the brain ever since. So.
Yeah. No, but I think Matt got the worst of it because Matt was on so we were in a 15-passenger van. Matt was in the back seat with his head against the window, and the tour bus probably came like within a foot of his head.
Yeah.
And he saw it. I think he saw it.
He saw it fly by.
I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. What if we...
talk about this
here's a plot twist. What if we died then?
Oh, and right now is just some sort of...
purgatory.
Cute. Baby
Let
throat.
the baby... It's okay. Just let the baby go. Here, if you want a parenting advice... Oh, yeah. We haven't had you on since you had the baby. The baby was... Little baby was tiny back then.
Oh,
now
yeah.
she's 7 months. This is 7 months after.
7 months. Yeah.
And now she's growing up and pooping and throwing up everywhere.
She was throwing up back then.
Oh, did she poop back then too?
Yep.
But what if this is like just purgatory? What if in 2001 we died? What if that accident we died?
This is a pretty nice purgatory.
Well, yeah, that's kind of cool. But like, what if like we look back? Wouldn't that be freaky though? If you found an old news article and it said that everybody died in the van, and it's like, wait, how's that happen? That'd be a cool horror movie.
Horror.
Or sci-fi. What would it be classified as? I mean, I guess it could be. Could it be scary?
Reality TV.
Yeah. What color's my shirt?
White.
That's what I thought. But someone said it was yellow. Someone said it was yellow.
Maybe it's just a stain.
I got yellow stains. Here, I got another question. I mean, we won't be too long because you got a baby. We wanted to get one in. Not a question, a story did, and I don't think I shared this on the podcast. You could put her outside.
Oh, think that's a good idea.
Oh, not yet?
Not yet.
They're not old enough yet. So I don't know if I told the story. You might have heard of it, of my daughter, your niece, throwing up on some lady at a Cincinnati Reds game.
I don't know. I don't know
So-
if I heard this story or not.
All right, so we went to the Cincinnati's Reds game. We're sitting way up high. We just got the cheap tickets, right? There's a lady. It's pretty empty. Obviously, it's the Reds. There's a lady about 3 rows ahead of us. It was like 3 rows ahead of us. She was fine. She was fine. My daughter was fine the whole day. No issues, no problems. And then randomly she throws up in like the 6th inning, and out of nowhere, like she just projectile vomits everywhere. And at first I didn't notice it. I'm like, I was like, oh shoot. And so I'm trying to like take care of her. Then I look up and I notice this lady's like turning around, and she's like messing with it. And then she looks at her arm, and it's all over her arm.
Wait, were there people between Callie?
No, there wasn't anybody but her between the rows. So there was like 2 empty rows, and then she was in the front there, and she got threw up on. She left to clean up, and I was like, I gathered up the family, and we left the stadium because I'm like, there's no way we're staying here, obviously because she's sick, but also because she just threw up on somebody. We're just getting out of there. So we just left.
Did the lady know where it came from?
Yeah, she looked right back, but then she just left to go clean herself up. I think she was going to throw up, potentially.
I would be.
Isn't that disgusting?
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
What would you do?
But Callie has some strong stomach muscles to project it like that.
Yeah, she must have been holding it in.
She must have.
I shouldn't be eating while I'm podcasting. But I had to finish my empanada.
Yeah, empanada.
Yeah, but she threw up on somebody. Oh, it was bad.
What inning was the game? Did you say what inning it was?
Yeah, it was like the 6th inning. Ma'am.
Game's basically over then, though.
Yeah, well, the game was over at the beginning. The game really didn't matter. Here, I got something. Let's do one of these. Since we're just winging it. I had nothing planned tonight. Kristen couldn't get on, so I was just like, all right, let's rock and roll.
Well, Kristen, man, what the heck? She can't just be traveling the world like she came back from China for 4 years.
Nope. She better get a job. All right.
Better get a job.
What's your favorite thing about motherhood now, after 7 months?
Seeing Ezra change, like her different stages. Well, that, and I really love when she smiles. Like, I'm her like favorite person, so whenever she sees me, she just gets all excited.
She lights
and
up.
smiley and like energetic.
What's your least favorite?
My least favorite thing probably currently is this well, hold on. No, actually, I think more than the sleep, like it being, she having hard times with her sleep, is probably like not being able to get a lot done. You know, like whenever I have her, you have like little spurts of being able to get stuff done. When
Yeah,
she's
like 10 minutes
15,
here.
5 minutes or whatever.
Like podcasting right now, so we apologize for the banging and the screaming. The baby's playing.
She's playing with her cups.
Yeah. So, yeah, my least favorite thing after 10 years of parenthood is definitely the stress. Like anytime anything happens, it's just the anxiety. Like I can't go anywhere. Like kid starts like having a weird itch. I'm like, we better go to the ER. Her leg's gonna fall off. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Recently, Ezra has started to flip over to her belly sometimes when she sleeps, and which is okay. Like she can lift up her head fine and everything, and she can turn back over whenever she wants to. But Miguel's really had anxiety with that.
Yeah, you don't want it to suffocate. All right, here's a question. Now we're jumping in. We're doing it quick here. All right, it's a if you had to, all right? We do this all the time. You were a part of this before. You are a peasant in medieval Europe. That's one. Okay? So you can choose that you're a peasant in medieval Europe, or there's a talking zit on your face. And, yep, it's racist. What do you choose?
Shoot. Like, is the zit racist? Is the zit like white racist?
It's just racist.
Of all races.
It probably just racist to all racist. It just doesn't like anything but zits.
Oh man. Can I pop the zit?
It doesn't say. I mean, I guess if you pop it, I'm assuming he'll just come back even bigger.
Okay, then I guess the medieval time one.
Yeah, I was gonna choose a peasant too. I might not live that long, but I think it'd be cool to live in medieval Europe.
Yeah. The only thing that I think about though is back then women didn't really have much of anything, so I would be a really low peasant. But
That's okay though. That might be fun.
it might be.
It could be. I got another one.
I don't mind mopping.
You can mop all day long.
Did they have mops in medieval times?
They had something. I'm sure they had donkey hair tied to a broomstick. So, all right, one more, and then we'll let you go. Would you rather adopt and raise a coffee mug as your child, or live in the Jurassic period?
Adopt and raise a coffee mug.
Are you sure? Have you ever lived in the Jurassic period?
No.
So you gotta try it.
Have you?
No, but I've seen the movies.
Yeah, so have I.
It looks
And
fun.
I don't think I want to live like that.
You could though. Could you make it? If you could choose a dinosaur to chase you, and or if you had to choose a dinosaur that you had to fight and win, which dinosaur would you pick?
The T-Rex.
You think you could beat a T-Rex in a fight?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
Because
choose.
they have those short, stubby little arms.
That's true, but they have the rest of their body's pretty big.
Yeah.
I was gonna
But,
choose a lizard.
All you had to do with the T-Rex, right, is try to climb up its stomach and like hang out on its neck area. So then if it bends down,
start chewing.
it can't bite you. And what?
Start chewing.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was just saying, hang out there because its arms are too small to get.
But how are
to
you gonna beat him if you gotta kill him?
Yeah, so you gotta chew.
You gotta chew through his neck.
Why can't I have a knife and I just knife him in the
There was
neck?
no knives in the Jurassic period.
Okay.
Well, would you rather live in the Jurassic period or peasant in medieval Europe then?
Jurassic.
Yeah, I'd like to see the dinosaurs. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I always wonder, like, we don't have any of their skin, right? We just have their bones. So,
Wait, what
who's
happened?
to say? Like, we don't have any of the dinosaurs' skin.
No, I didn't.
know what I
I
mean?
don't have their skin.
No one does.
Oh, you
But
mean like we dug up their bones? I got you. I'm here.
we have their bones. We have their fossils.
Yeah,
So, like,
it'd be cool to
you
see what
never
they
know.
actually look
I
like.
mean, it could have been, like, blue or, like, pink or
Bright
polka
yellow.
dotted. You never know.
I asked Kristen this. You were only on once, and we just talked about your motherhood. Is the Earth flat?
Some people think so, but I don't think so, because if the Earth was flat, then there would have to be a lot of lies going on.
A lot of cover up.
If the Earth was flat, did anybody ever make it? Okay, wait. I don't think the Earth's flat. I think it's round. Do you
Okay.
think that we actually made it to the moon,
No,
or is that a lie?
that's completely made up. Why haven't
We never.
I told Kristen this. This is a repeat podcast, but this is good. And we haven't been back. And I actually just saw a video though, which it could be true or false. We don't fact check. That's our thing. We don't fact check on this podcast. But the person in the video said they destroyed the technology to even get back to the moon.
I don't think that that's true.
But why haven't we been back? Like, I understand, like, what's the point? Like, yeah, we went once, but we haven't even come close to being back anywhere. To the moon?
Are you sure? Yeah.
Waddling on the moon. Have you seen a video of somebody landing on the moon and waddling around?
Waddling.
I have not seen a video. Until they go back to the moon And their live stream, well, even then, though, I don't
No,
know.
but someone's been back besides Neil Armstrong.
I thought it was. I don't know. We'll have to check. I don't know if even if they have been back, it hasn't been within the last since I was born.
Well, Elon Musk is definitely going to be sending something.
He's working for the Illuminati.
Elon Musk just has to get approval from the moon god before they step foot on it, and then once they get approval, then it's game.
I personally, lately, just for fun, I'd say, I lean to the side that says the Earth is flat. You got to think about it. I'll send you some stuff. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, because put the whole like, oh, there has to be some great cover up. Then put that out of your mind, and then you think about it.
Listen, if the Earth was flat, then wouldn't people be falling off of it when they're traveling?
See, this is the thing. Is the new map they show of a flat Earth is actually Antarctica is like an ice wall around the Earth. So when you reach Antarctica, that's actually the bottom of that's the outer rim of the Earth, and there's actually an ice wall. I'll send you the map.
Okay, so wouldn't you reach the ice wall? So like when I flew to China, instead of flying around, I was actually flying like in a curve on top of it.
Yeah, so it's the ice wall, and then the land is like the same. So you still fly like at a. I'll send you here. I'll actually post. I can bring it up right now, real quick. But yeah, so and there's actually like I couldn't just like take my plane and fly it to Antarctica. Like you're not allowed to, is from what I heard.
Well,
world governments. That's the thing. It's a big conspiracy, but it's also it's. I don't know. You gotta just like open up your. It's fun, and I think it's okay to have fun every once in a while about it all. You know what I'm saying? Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Can you see this? Is that showing up?
Yeah.
So you see that map there?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. The ice wall is Antarctica, and then you still have like everything in the middle. It's like kind of the same.
So is it flat or is it like a half circle?
No, it's flat. It's flat, and then there's a firmament on top. Here's another one. Oh wait, I can't even get to that right yet. Here we go. See, look. Look. I don't think and I don't even, you know what? Maybe even space doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying?
So the sun.
The sun.
The sun
is a local sun, is what they say. It's not like.
Is the sun flat?
No, the sun's a ball. That'd be really stupid to think the sun is flat.
And how is it night and day then?
Oh, I gotta send you a video I watched that explains it. It explains it all.
Okay.
It's too hard for me to explain because it doesn't make sense, but I'll send you the video. Hey, would you like to be mauled by a Care Bear, or every anxiety, fear you have will come true?
Mauled by a Care Bear.
Yeah, could you imagine? That house would have fell down.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right.
We need to stop having so many fears, and then maybe we could pick that one.
That was a good way to wrap it up, I think. Everything came full circle. Well, thanks for joining. You can join again tomorrow morning.
What? You're doing this again tomorrow morning?
Yeah, Kristen wants to really get back on. She's been MIA, just missing, and I know the people have been asking for her.
You guys have had 20 of these episodes?
20. This is our 20th one. You're on our 20th one.
I feel honored.
You shouldn't. There's nothing big about it. Not until our 30th.
So who's the people?
Oh, like everybody.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody. Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Have you been pooped on yet?
No. Well, no.
No?
Mm-mm. No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Look at the baby's looking at the camera right now.
Right?
No, she's mad. All right. Well, adios. Thanks for joining. That was 24 minutes. That was quick, wasn't it?
That was quick.
All right.
Wow.
Well, say goodbye.
Okay. Bye.